If I gave them all my living, I'd keep my coxcombs myself. There's mine, beg another of thy daughters. Take heed, sirrah, the whip. Truth's a dog must to kennel, he must be whipped out. When Lady de Bragg may stand by the fire and stink. Stink is the stench of our wounds when we're afraid. We must be bold, brave, and advance onwards, always onwards, except to lick one's wounds, for there is always dirt under the nails when we're not looking.
inside. I just it's just all. It's just all. It's just all. It's just all. Do you feel it? Say, do you feel it when you touch me? Say, do you feel it when you touch me? That it's a fire. That it's a fire. Just it's just all. It's just all. It's just all. It's just all.
Cleansing inception is in the mind, it is a concept, something we must grasp with that invisible twine that we have for mind. And then it becomes a practice and later on a habit of sorts, if you're strong enough. But strength is not by force but by will. So listen closely or you might miss it. It is always best to beat the best in their weakest ground. It is safest if not the proudest. But it's all a ruse, depending on their earnings. So if you want to succeed, do as you must and do no more. Be brave, but be bright. Shine a light or two in the coldest, blackest nights. Be that torch to humankind, or perish. There is but one truly serious philosophical problem, and that is suicide. Judging whether life is or is not worth living amounts to answering the fundamental question of philosophy. All the rest, whether or not the world has 3 dimensions, whether the mind has 9 or 12 categories, comes afterwards. These are games one must first answer, and if it is true, as Nietzsche claims, that a philosopher to deserve our respect must preach by example, you can appreciate the importance of that reply. For it will precede the definitive act. These are facts the heart can feel, yet they call for careful study before they become clear to the intellect. If I ask myself how to judge that this question is more urgent than that, I reply that one judges by the actions it entails. I have never seen anyone die for the ontological argument. Galileo, who held a scientific truth of great importance, abjured it with the greatest ease as soon as it endangered his life. In a certain sense, he did right, that truth was not worth the stake. Whether the earth or the sun revolves around the other is a matter of profound indifference. To tell the truth, it is a futile question. On the other hand, I see many people die because they judge that life is not worth living. I see others, paradoxically, getting killed for the ideas or illusions that give them a reason for living. What is called a reason for living is also an excellent reason for dying. I therefore conclude that the meaning of life is the most urgent of questions.
Think of a number divided by 2. Something is not found. Nothing is not found. Open a box. Tear off the lid. Then think of a number. Don't think of an answer. Open your eyes. Think of a number. Don't get swept under. A number's a number. A chance encounter you want to avoid. The inevitable. So you do. Oh yes you do. The impossible. Now you ain't got a number. You just wanna rumba. And there ain't no way you're gonna go under. Go under, go under. Go under, go under. You tear me asunder. Go under, go under. Go under. Yeah.
Some people call me the space cowboy, and some people call me the gangster of love, and some people walking around calling me Maurice. I'm a joker, joker, joker. I'm a midnight toker.
When the moon is high, or maybe not, but when the clock strikes the midnight tuck, you will find the master jester of them all. On the 24th and the 26th of each month, like the closest friend, the river deep, or the word to keep. And remember, there is always midnight, somewhere. Veritas ingenio, veritas ingenio, veritas ingenio.